I really like the Swatch X Blancpain 50 Fathoms, but I wouldn't buy one. Here are 3 reasons why. Let me explain. And in the end I will show you some watches I would buy instead. And with that, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. But before we start, I have to pay a massive thanks to the Dubai Expat and to the Wrist Guy, because I can use some footage from their YouTube videos for my video, because I do have some footage of the Swatch X Blancpain, but not that much to fill a video, so they were kind enough to let me use their footage in my video. So a massive thanks to them. I will link you their channels in the description. The watch features the System 51 automatic movement, which is great, but also a plastic case. So the watch features a plastic case, and the problem is with that you can't service the movement. Basically, when the movement is broken, the watch is broken too, because you can't service the movement. And for that 400 euros, it's personally, I don't want to spend 400 euros on a watch I can't service, so nothing for me. Normally, with mechanical watches is that you bring it to revision every few years. The watchmaker takes a look at the movement and you have it back. And the problem is, if you don't service your watches, they maybe run a bit inaccurate. So for me, the movement is a nice thing at the Swatch X Blancpain, but the fact that you can service it just kills it for me. And 400 euros for that, no thanks. I do wear my Moonswatch on a NATO strap, and the Blancpain also has one. When you buy it, you can still change it, but the Swatch Blancpain collab comes on a NATO strap from factory. The thickness of the watch are 14.4 millimeters, and compared to the Moonswatch, which has 13.25 millimeters, the Blancpain Swatch is 1.15 millimeters thicker. Personally, on my wrist, it depends which wrist size you have, but on my wrist the watch looks a bit bulky, and for me overall the watch doesn't fit me, because the watch is very thick, and with the NATO, for me it's a bit too much. The thing is, if I would get one, I would immediately change the strap to something else, I think. But the thing is, if you buy another strap, you have extra costs, and could up the extra cost to your budget to get another great watch with a movement which you can service, for example. And reason 3 is a bit of a funny fact. It's like I couldn't decide which one to get. My favorite is the Green Abyss, then comes the Pacific Ocean, then the Arctic Ocean, and last one, the Blue Lagoon. So now we can go on with why I like the different models and with some alternatives to them. I like the Green Abyss because it has a vintage vibe to it. A 2-piece NATO, so you can see the case back. And it's green. I just really like green, because in my daily life I wear a lot of navy blue, and green matches great with it. Then let's go on to the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean features a date window, a fumé dial, which I really like. But the thing, what I dislike is, I think you can get one with black NATO and one with yellow NATO. I don't like the yellow NATO, because the yellow one, for me, it's too much personally. It's too much yellow. And I think, I'm not sure, with the black NATO, or when you get it with the black NATO, you can't see the case back, because it's a 1-piece NATO and not a 2-piece one. Then the Arctic Ocean, I really like the bold orange bezel on it, and the no radiation symbol, which refers to some vintage watches, which I really like. And last one, the Blue Lagoon. I just really like the color, because it looks great in summer. Let's start off with alternatives to the Green Abyss. For 200 to 300 euros on the grey market, because it isn't available new anymore. It was available new for, I think, 180 euros or something. I would go with the Casio G-Shock Hodinkee Ben Clymer edition, which is a really cool piece. I think it's limited. It was numbered, but it's limited because you can't buy it anymore on the Hodinkee website. And compared to the Swatch, which isn't limited, the watch is very special. And the watch features like some really cool details which refer to Ben Clymer, the founder of Hodinkee, which is really cool, and also has some green in it. That's a watch I really like. If you want to spend more with 654 euros, it's much more. You could get the Baltic Hermetic Tourer in green, which features a stainless steel case, an automatic movement, but this one is serviceable, which lasts longer. And Baltic is a micro brand, which makes it also special to own this watch. Next, we will go on with alternatives to the Pacific Ocean. First of all, because the Pacific Ocean is yellow, you could get the Citizen Soyosa, for example, which features a yellow dial. The watch comes in at a price tag of 299 euros, and it has also an automatic movement and is also serviceable. Has a date window on 3 o'clock, not between 4 and 5 o'clock like this watch, but it also features a date window. So if you want to have a date window, the Citizen Soyosa is a great piece. And it also has a stainless steel case, which lasts longer than the bioceramic. And on the pricier side, because I talked about the Baltic Hermetic Tourer before, you could go with the Baltic Hermetic Tourer in summer yellow. And if you want to have the full yellow look like this watch, you could go with a yellow strap, or if you wanted more understated but with a pop of color, you could go with a black strap. Swatch features the same options for the Swatch X Blancpain Blancpain 50 Fathoms. And because I said before, I really like the fumé dial on the Pacific Ocean. If money wouldn't be an object, I would go with the Audemars Piguet Code 1159 with beige fumé dial. It's just a beautiful watch with the fumé dial and the open caseback, and yeah, it's just a great piece. And an alternative to the Arctic Ocean one could be probably the Baltic Hermetic Tourer in orange. Arctic Ocean is a really bold choice in my opinion because of the orange bezel, and the Hermetic Tourer in orange is also very bold, but as I said before, it's a great piece because you can service it. It has a stainless steel case which extends the lifetime of the watch, so that could be a great alternative. And last but not least, the Blue Lagoon. An alternative would be for 60 euros would be the Casio MTP with Tiffany blue dial. Yes, it features a quartz movement, but it's stainless steel, so it's much more robust than the Blancpain Swatch. If you want to spend the same amount as the Blancpain Swatch, you could go with the Tissot PRX with quartz movement for 395 euros. With a stainless steel case and the blue dial, it's just a nice piece, great for every day. And the Tissot fits nearly into every situation, has a long lifetime because of the stainless steel case, and it's just a great piece. Now to draw a conclusion. I like the design of the Blancpain Swatch collab and the idea to make the original design of the 50 Fathoms more accessible. But for me, what kills it is that you really can't service the movement, and 400 euros for that you can service the movement. So when the movement is broken, the watch is also broken. That's for me, I don't want to spend that money. But now I'm interested in your opinion. Let me know in the comments how you like the watch and the video in general, and don't forget to drop this video a like and follow me if you want to know more about watches, perfume and fashion.